Climate change today and in the future. For the last 2,000 years or so, our climate has been fairly stable. People living in different places have become used to having more rain at some times of year than at other times, or temperatures that change in a predictable way during one year. Knowing this helps people to choose the best crops to grow, and to know when they should sow seed and collect the harvest. Now, however, the mean temperatures on Earth are increasing. This is caused by an increase in carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere. Remember that carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, which traps heat energy close to the Earth's surface. When carbon dioxide concentrations increase, more heat is trapped. The graph shows how the Earth's mean temperature changed between 1880 and 2016. Notice that the y-axis on the graph does not show the actual temperature. It shows how much it differs from the temperature in 1880. Impacts of climate change. More extreme weather events. We are already feeling the effects of this increase in temperature. The higher temperatures mean that there is more energy in the atmosphere. This increases the chance of extreme weather events, such as hurricanes and typhoons. Many scientists think that we are already seeing an increase in the number of storms, and in their severity. It is difficult to be certain, because there has always been a lot of variation each year in the number of big storms. Tropical cyclone Idai hit the east coast of southern Africa in 2019. It was one of the worst storms ever to affect Africa, and killed more than 1,300 people. Severe flooding destroyed homes and fields, damaging people's livelihoods. Was this a result of climate change? We cannot say, because storms like this can happen anyway. However, there seem to be more of them now, and they are more violent. Less predictable rainfall. The changing climate is also making it more difficult for people in some parts of the world to grow crops. Rains may come late, or might not come at all. Or rain may fall when it doesn't normally fall, or fall much more heavily, causing flooding. Monsoon rains are usually welcomed, but not when they are so heavy that they cause severe flooding. In 2019, the monsoon rains in Pakistan, India, Nepal, and Bangladesh came later and were heavier than usual. Millions of people in these countries were affected by floods. When rains fail, people may lose their harvests. Long droughts also increase the risk of wildfires. All of these changes affect not only people, but also plants and animals. This wildfire in Australia followed a long period of drought. Rising sea levels. The increase in the Earth's mean temperature affects sea level. Water expands as it is heated. So if the sea temperature increases, sea level rises. Melting ice caps and glaciers add extra water to the oceans. This glacier is getting smaller, retreating, as temperatures increase. You can see that the ice used to reach much higher up the sides of the valley. Sea level has been rising at a rate of about 3 mm per year. Scientists estimate that more than 600 million people are at risk from flooding caused by sea level rise by the end of this century. Many megacities are built on the coast, such as Shanghai, Mumbai, and Los Angeles, and these are especially vulnerable to sea level rise.
What is the main cause of recent climate change? Carbon dioxide. What effect does increased carbon dioxide have? Traps heat. What is a greenhouse gas? Carbon dioxide. What happens when sea temperatures rise? Sea level rises. What is a consequence of rising sea levels? Flooding. What can increased atmospheric energy cause? Extreme weather. What is a result of unpredictable rainfall? Crop failure. What can long droughts increase the risk of? Wildfires. What happens to glacier as temperatures rise? They retreat. Which city is vulnerable to sea level rise?
Shanghai.
What is the rate of sea level rise? 3 millimeters per year. What is a possible effect of monsoon changes?
Flooding.
What is a sign of climate change in Australia?
Wildfires.
What do melting ice caps contribute to?
No change. Sea level rise.
Sea level fall. Land expansion. What is a consequence of more violent storms?
Destruction. Growth. Stability. Peace.
What can late rains cause?
Crop failure.
More crops.
No effect.
Early harvest. What can heavy monsoon rains lead to? Severe flooding.
Snowfall. Heat waves. Drought.
What is a risk of long droughts?
Wildfires. Hurricanes. Floods. Tornadoes.
What is a sign of climate change in Africa? Cyclone Idai.
Tornadoes. Blizzards. Hurricanes.
What can increased atmospheric energy cause?
Extreme weather. No change.
Calm weather. Less storms.